I saw someone on TikTok explaining why men come back after they choose you over someone else, or why they watch your stories, or interact with you after they leave you.
I wonder if the explanation of the analogy that the person was using in the video that this woman saw was coming from a woman. Because if it's coming from a man, it would make a lot more sense. Welcome back, guys. Let's get into the video.
He used an analogy that made total sense. The ice cream versus the juicy steak. When a man comes back into your life, whether that's through social media or maybe he's blowing up your phone, there's a reason for that. Regardless of that reason, he either misses you or misses the time and energy and effort you gave him because he didn't find that elsewhere. Let's break this down using the same analogy. Let's envision this man as a child, and it's summer. His mum's at home cooking him steak. He's outside playing with his friends when the ice cream truck comes by. He's so hungry and dinner's not going to be ready for a while. So instead, he chooses the cheap, fast and fun alternative, ice cream. He loves ice cream and it gave him that satisfaction he was looking for in the moment. But then he remembered, I'm lactose intolerant. My stomach hurts. This didn't last as long as I was hoping it would, and I just remembered Mum's making dinner. So now he's thinking about that juicy steak. So he runs home and goes back to that juicy steak he knows is waiting for him. So here's the thing, and I'm looking at you men out there.
All right, I'm going to let you finish your story, your analogy, and then I'm going to give you the men's perspective on the same analogy. Let's keep going.
Not all women are going to wait. She's most likely moved on, happy, and trying to heal from the trauma of the breakup. And for others, sometimes they do wait, and sometimes they do give you a second chance because they love you. But sadly, sometimes these men will stay in the virtual streets. Like your posts because they know they chose wrong and they miss you. But you're the juicy steak, not the ice cream.
All right, now I'm going to give you the men's point of view of that analogy. So to all of you juicy steaks, you know that you date horizontally up. In other words, you are always choosing the man who's doing better than yourself. And you have to be aware that there's a lot more steaks wanting the same man, not just you. And not just steaks, but there's a lot of ice cream also wanting the same man. And there's a whole variety of ice cream out there, not just chocolate and vanilla. And by the way, men can eat a lot of ice cream too, just so you know. So when the man is sitting in his house thinking, what am I going to have today? Here you are with your juicy steak, but guess what? No other house has steak available, so he's going to go to you because you're the one that it's available. But after he's done eating that steak, I'm sure ice cream tastes really good. So guess what? He's going to go to that other house where there's a lot of ice cream. And if the man is hungry and your steak is not available because it's still in the fridge or it's still in the barbecue, well, if this man is hungry, he's going to go get his steak at another house that is available to him. You're not the only one. No matter how juicy you say you are, you're not the only juicy steak in the market. There's a lot more than you because you guys are pursuing the same men. So there you have it. You think the men come back because you are the juicy steak comparing to the ice cream? Well, there's more steak and there's more ice cream.
I was raised by a single mother. I went to college. I got my degree in statistics, which is a male-dominated field. I got my job at Visa, and at the age of 24, I bought my home in the Bay Area, which is an expensive market to purchase a home. It just proves to you that I worked my butt off to get what I had. After I bought my home, I proceeded to remodel the home with my own two hands using YouTube tutorials. So like literally, I did not need a man. I did the manly work. I scraped a popcorn ceiling. I put in a full laminate floor. I learned how to use a table saw and not cut off all 10 fingers, right? So like I proved it. I did the thing. I proved that I can live this life without a man. And I'm telling you, it is not fulfilling. Because at the end of the day, I was sitting in an empty home, absolutely miserable that I was alone. So I need a man to fulfill my greatest potential in life, which is to become a mother.
Yeah,
there is nothing that's better than becoming a mother and having that legacy. And when you find the right man who wants to have that legacy as well, you will want to submit to him.
Everything that this woman said to all of these younger women in this panel went in one ear and went out the other one. In my opinion, talking to all this bunch of feminists who are set in their ways, it is a waste of time to try to tell these women that the greatest fulfillment in their lives is not a career, it's not a college degree, it is being a mother, like this woman was saying.
Y'all little booty head bitches be having unrealistic expectations for these niggas. Y'all be wanting to read your man. You walking around with attitude.
All right, listen, okay, listen.
He asking you what's wrong. You mad because he don't know. Bitch, he just asked you. So you want him to be a mind reader. Bitch, if this nigga had superpowers, he wouldn't choose to read your mind, bitch. He'd probably choose to suck his own dick. So he ain't gotta deal with your ass, bitch. Y'all don't give a fuck what's wrong with him. Y'all want them to know everything. Babe, what you want to eat? I don't know, but now you mad because you hungry. Bitch, he just asked you. Y'all want him to pay the bills, be a good father, be a good man, deal with your bullshit, eat on his fingernails, be stressed the fuck out, get half-ass sex, hear all this bullshit.
Let me interrupt this woman here. Even though she's spitting facts, let me just say something to the women, the few women who watch my content. You can be smoking hot, but if you bring nothing but headaches to this man, as soon as he walks through that door, this man eventually is going to bounce out of that relationship. The man values his peace, number one. Number two, even if you give him wild sex, 20, 30 minutes a day of sex, but this guy's going to get 23 and a half hours of hell, this man eventually will bail out of the relationship, no matter how hot you are and no matter how good the sex is. Men value his peace. Make sure that you bring peace to this man's life, because the last thing that he wants when he comes to the house is to deal with another man.
You talking about deal with your ugly ass mama and your sisters, deal with your brothers that he probably want to shoot but can't for the sake of you. Bitch, he a human being too.
I just want to know, where are all the nice, normal people who don't lie, don't cheat, whom you can trust? There's so many mean creeps out there.
All right, well, let me flip the coin now. Where are all the nice, normal women who don't lie, don't cheat, whom you can trust? Yeah, good luck with that one. There are so many mean gold diggers out there.
What is the worst thing you guys have done drunk?
Cheated on my boyfriend! To the back of my mum's car!
Did you get caught cheating?
No!
Well, what about you?
I've been cheated!
You cheated as well?
I cheated on my husband of 14 years and lost him forever.
So, like 2 days ago, I got arrested by my ex-boyfriend because I was banging on his window because he got mad about me sleeping with some other guy. The guy that handcuffed me, he was super cute.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Let's keep going.
In a single mother environment, if you have the option or if it's possible, boys need to live with their fathers. Like, you need to get them up. They need to go with their dad for an extended period of time, because I see the difference between even children that are raised with their parents or their fathers in the house, or that's like a strong person in their life, versus when they're not there. Men that are surrounded by women and don't have strong male figures in their life, they tend to be more argumentative. They tend to be more catty.
Children in general need somebody to emulate.
I can't teach a boy how to be a man. Like, a man can't teach a girl how to be a girl. Like, there are just certain things that we just will never relate on. We're never going to see eye to eye on, and that's fine. But that's why you have two parents. Right. You're supposed to have that balance between the femininity and the masculine in your energy.
You know what the unfortunate thing about this is that it is a wild concept in this modern society to say that children do better when they are raised by both the mother and the father in the house, where the dad can teach the boy how to be a man and the mother can teach the daughter how to be a woman. Who would have thought that this dynamic that has been working for hundreds and thousands of years would have been put into questioning whether it is a good idea or not? Thanks to feminism and all of the propaganda that has been fed in our modern society now to tell women that it is fine to be a single mother. It is encouraged. The government actually pays women to be a single mother. It encouraged them to break the vows so that the government replaces the husband by them stepping in and become the husband. And with this in mind, I'm going to suggest that the first thing that you guys should do is to find out whether you live in a not-fault state or no-fault divorce state. Because if you live in a no-fault divorce state, that woman can walk out of that marriage at any time without any consequences, because she has now an incentive to break up the marriage. You need to take this very seriously. Watch out for the red flags. You have to look for them. These women are good at hiding them. Watch your six at all times, and I'll see you next time.